In today's video, we're here to crack the case on 2 homes for 2 rodent control companies who are bringing us in. One is for Tyler, who's got rats underneath his crawl space and they're getting into the kitchen. The other is just the crawl space, but he's been suffering for over a year that nobody's been able to figure it out. The challenge is on. Let's get started. So we got called out from another pest controller who we're going to be meeting here very soon. Let's do a walkthrough with Tyler and see what's going on.
2 droppings here.
So they're in the house.
There was cleaned it up. Haven't seen any since.
Okay.
But my cat is very interested in the understove area, and they had gone in there. Yeah.
Okay.
They're either under the floor right here.
Okay.
Or
in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sunday was the last time you saw evidence inside the house.
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of it is crawl space below you. When you feed the cat, Tyler, do you put the food right away, or does it sit for a while?
Most times she just finishes it right away.
Okay.
But I feed her here.
Right there.
I just fed her a couple of treats this morning.
Okay.
This used to be where the original house ended.
Oh, okay.
And
was the kitchen on this side?
Was outside here.
Was this original
That's
here?
always kitchen, but this was wall.
All right, guys, it is super cool, I think, from attic experts, Noah, who you will be meeting soon, referring us and giving us these jobs. I think it's pretty awesome that we can collaborate together. He wants to make sure and ensure that his client is taken care of and nobody can figure out how rats are getting into Tyler's house. And I'm hoping right now our team can find it. You see the guys, we did all the exclusion work here. Just a little hint. Good morning, Brian.
Morning, fellas.
That dumps right up into the attic. Okay, so now that we know that, that's gonna be a clue. We're gonna inject the smoke from there. So we're gonna get the crawl space, the attic, get all that set up. So when we do the smoke test, we can begin our investigation.
A few moments later.
So we're having an issue with our smoke machine. And we're an hour away from the shop. We don't have another smoke machine.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Woo! Close call, close call. All right, so you can see the smoke machine getting warmed up. It is a cloudy, cool day, so we gotta make sure that we warm that bad baby up so it can produce a lot of smoke. All right, let's head inside the house, see if we're getting any smoke. So let's drop down there. Not seeing any smoke. It's all ABS too. We're not getting smoke out of the other vents, so that's a problem right there. We've got to make sure we're filling the system up, so now we got to relocate it for sure. He was saying that this is a high active area with the kitchen.
Yeah.
So
Can I clean that attic out for you guys?
yeah, so we're getting smoke out of here. Do you know if all the other vents are covered, sealed?
They should be.
They should be? Okay. All right, I got to crawl all the way across here, and then I'm going to have them start the smoke here in just a few minutes, but something is going on back there. Let's check it out above the kitchen. All right, so we're in the ceiling space. You can see the smoke right over there coming from the direction of the kitchen. Definitely onto something. Ooh. Come on, Noah, you're not using the twin traps. Yeah, so you can see the haze here. All right, guys, hit the smoke. I hope smoke's not coming from the top of the roof. Darn it. Yeah, that's what's happening. Shut it off! It's a pretty small line, so it's going to be interesting to see if it's even big enough for rats to squeeze through there, but we've seen it before on 1.5 inch lines. It's just a lot of times if there's a lot of gunk, there's a lot of buildup inside, then it's just a breach and not where the rats are, but we're going to determine that right now. All right, we have smoke coming out all of the vents now, which is a good thing. I'm not getting any smoke here by the kitchen. No more smoke in this attic. So now we've got to go down below and see what's going on. Okay, so we're coming on the back side of the house. Hit the smoke. Ooh, activity here.
AJ, come here. Look.
We didn't check here when we did the smoke, huh?
No.
We're gonna remove that cap so we can see if there's a lot of smoke coming through the main sewer pipe.
That's a lot of smoke.
All right, so we're getting smoke coming out of this column here. So it looks like maybe the sink line they relocated at one time, but we're definitely getting smoke coming out of this water. Okay, so Brian's gonna suit up. He's gonna head over to the direction underneath that bathroom, and then we'll kick the smoke back on.
You don't see the smoke yet?
Oh yeah.
Brian,
Yeah,
okay, you see the pipe?
I see it. Oh yeah. I found it. It's an open pipe, boss. Oh yeah, we found it, guys.
All right, guys, my special guest today is Noah with Attic Experts. Let's go meet him for the first time. Noah!
What's going on?
Nice to meet
Nice
you,
to
man.
meet you as well.
So this is the second project you referred us on, so
Yes.
thank you for that. I appreciate it. I know we solved one. That video will be coming out. We got 26 rats out of that crawl space.
Crazy.
So you were
crazy
right.
Stuff.
You know what I love about Noah? He's been watching our videos. He reaches out to us and we collaborate. And that's what I love about our industry. Other pest controllers don't want to reach out to David and I for whatever reason. But this guy here, I have a lot of respect for Attic Experts. I've seen some of their work. Their technicians are knowledgeable. So one good point about cleaning attics to customers that you would recommend.
Well, when it comes to cleaning out an attic, taking your time is everything. I can't express that enough. Taking your time with rodents, we don't know if they have food sources at the end of the day. So we need to deplete the food sources. We need to allow at minimum 10 to 15 days. You don't rush insulation back into an attic. Again, I can't express that enough.
Him being in his business, you can tell that he's perfected it because we see so often, if you've seen our videos, customers will spend $8,000, $10,000, $15,000 on an attic cleanup and replacement. Those guys, yes, they want to make a profit, so they're in and they're out in one day, which then later on you suffer. And then warranty-wise, you've got to really read the warranty because then you're stuck if you have a written signed agreement with that. Hey, thanks so much. You're going to continue this journey of finding this for us. Let's go. All right, so this space right here used to be a shower. And so the plumbers, for whatever reason, or the contractors just sliced the P-trap and left it wide open. All right, so we're gonna head underneath that crawl space, get that pipe fixed, plugged off, and then reintroduce the smoke just to make sure and verify there's no other breaches. And guess what? Noah's coming down with us. You ready, Noah?
I am ready. Let's do this.
Yeah, a lot of activity in this area too, Noah.
We're crazy under here.
You're used to attics, huh?
I am used to attics for sure.
Do you guys, does Attic Experts also do crawl space installation?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
We definitely do.
So a couple pointers when you guys are doing your inspections, Noah. If you start seeing a lot of droppings in areas around plumbing,
Okay.
you can kind of follow pipes and see if there's any evidence of the sebum. See right there? And the smoke obviously confirmed that. See, what happened was they cut this pipe thinking that it was up against the wood there.
Yep. And it wasn't.
And the rats chewed their way right here, or there's another, yeah, right there, there's on this side.
Okay, yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we'll probably just cut it right here,
Okay.
and then we'll put a cap on it. It's pretty easy, anybody can do it. So I'll show you know what the smoke looks like coming out of a pipe.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, if you can hold that right.
Yep. I gotcha.
Right there. Oh, I cut a rat in half.
Did you?
Oh,
Really?
just kidding.
Oh my gosh, I was about to say. Wow.
All right, so let's look inside this pipe here. Oh yeah,
Oh,
look at the
yeah.
rat's nesting material in there. All the droppings and stuff. Oh, wow.
The damage these guys create.
Oh, it's amazing. Okay, so then right here, this is what I love about these plugs is they're hard plastic and they've got this metal.
Yeah.
So the rats can't chew. So you just simply, their compression. Will you hold your finger? There you go. Good, tight. All right, let's
There you go.
let's go ahead and do the smoke test one more time.
Same here.
All right, so what we're definitely gonna be doing is putting a twin trap down here with the camera so we can monitor if there's any remaining rats. We're gonna get them from here. But also because they're also inside, we're gonna work closely with Tyler to make sure that that cat food is completely deleted and depleted at the end of the day. We're gonna set up a twin trap up into the kitchen area, again, with the monitoring camera. So let's get the camera set up here first in the crawl space. All right, so Anthony's getting the Wi-Fi and all the cameras set up. Brian's baited the traps. All right, so we have the kitchen traps set up.
How does this flip? It just, that point we were installing it there, and then I was like...
Tyler's cat does not like plastic, so that's even better. He chews up cardboard. So I like this. In fact, I may patent it. It's a brilliant idea. All right, so here's our camera. So we have a nice landscape shot of the kitchen. I can't stress enough how important it is when you have pets and you have a rat issue. The only success is to deplete all of the food sources. And if you don't do that, it's gonna take a very, very long time to trap. All right, so we're just gonna wait for activity. What's cool about having Noah here, and he's so close, is that if we do get notifications, which I've included him in the recordings, he's gonna dispose and rebait the twin traps. So hang tight, let's see if there's activity. So you've been in the industry for how long?
5 years at this
Wow.
point, and we've been watching the videos, or personally, I've been watching the videos for you guys for about 5 years. It's been my training. I've learned every single thing about rodents, how they behave, how they get in, what's going on with sewer rats, entry points, holes, Spanish tiles. I mean, the twins are the one-stop shop, and they've taught us everything, and we plan to stand by the quality that they do, as well as continue to do the work that they do on all the properties that we do at Attic Experts.
Awesome.
So,
All right, Noah, wow, good find today, man.
super great find, man.
And thanks for crawling with me, man. That was
course.
pretty awesome to have you. All right,
Thanks again for everything.
Hey, man, my pleasure. Here we go. Well, good morning, guys. 24 hours later, we're not seeing any activity underneath that crawl space nor the kitchen. The only activity I see is the cat. Check out the footage. We're headed to another call from another pest control company referring us, which again, thank you. This is called Rodent Control Inc., based out of here in Los Angeles. So we're heading to that one right now. Apparently, there's a lot of activity after they've sealed everything up. So this one also could be a potential plumbing issue. We don't know. We never know what we're getting ourselves into. But we're about to pull up right now with the team. Whoa, this house is way bigger than Tyler's. Big investigation here. Here's the lower basement.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Eddie.
Sure.
Tell me where the issue is. It said confined in this basement. Okay, so you've trapped, or they've trapped most of the rats? How many?
Oh, dozens and dozens.
And can you tell me, so in this area right here, Eddie, is where the...
They've been finding them in there.
Okay.
They've been finding them in here.
Okay.
They've been everywhere, man.
Got it.
Like
Okay.
2 at a time.
Apparently, Rodent Control Inc. has done all of the exclusion work around the entire house, and this has been a year in the making, and they can't figure out where they're coming in from, so that's why they're calling us in. These traps, to be quite honest with you, are pretty small, especially if they're going to be the sewer rats. All right, so this appears to be the hot spot, but as you can hear Eddie, he said they're everywhere. But they're contained to this lower portion of his house, which is great. All right, so we're going to start pumping smoke in here. The only issue with that is that I don't want most of our smoke to go down into the city sewer, but we're going to give it a try. Quite a bit of piping here, and it's a large house. Typically, when rats enter into or from a sewer pipe, they nest about 50 to 60 feet. So the entry point could be, 50, 60 feet underneath this crawl space, that way in either direction. So it's going to be interesting what we find here. We got to go super, super aggressive with this size of house. All right, so we have bathroom here, kitchen here. Here's the backyard. Any smoke in here?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. Yeah, we're getting smoke in the crawl space already.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, here we go. We're close too. I hope it's not the toilet. All right, I'm gonna have to crawl once this smoke dissipates. Something going on and lurking back there. Here we go. All right, so Brian is gonna go under. You ready, Brian?
Oh, yeah.
No, everything seems sealed.
Find the toilet, mijo. Find the toilet.
I think this is suspect right here. I got it. Put my hand in there. We're waiting for smoke. There it is. There it is, you see? It's in between these wooden planks.
So that was a quick find there. So we're gonna cap that off and then reintroduce the smoke just to make sure and verify that there's no other breaches. Nothing so far. Not getting any smoke on this side either. All right, let's check this crawl space here, guys, on this side.
It looks like there's...
You can see all the vents are filled up with smoke. Super, super aggressive. Just like Tyler's house, oftentimes when we do the smoke testing, it flushes the rats out. They can't take and tolerate that smoke. So that's why we weren't able to catch anything there, because if there were any remaining rats, they all flushed down the sewer pipe. So we're accomplishing two things when we do this, but sometimes the rats scurry off in different corners of the crawl space as well. All right, so the client here did not want to open up any walls. So what we're going to do now is just cap this off with wire mesh and spray foam, so those rats will never ever get inside that crawl space ever again. All right, so obviously the rodent control company already has their traps. They want them to continue on with the trapping. We're going to reset these. Put it over here. All right, I gotta close this, but I gotta be faster than the garage door. Here we go. Made it. We're still not finished. Dave, we need the rat dance.
You got it, Jim. This deserves the rat dance.
Another successful rat extermination. Job solved. We will see you on the next one. Another successful rat extermination. Job solved. We will see you